What's going on YouTube? Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are bringing you guys an off-meta ghost type Pokemon that I don't think I've ever used in Scarlet and Violet. Today, we are rocking out with Banette. Now, when it comes to Banette, this Pokemon is actually pretty good on the supporting side with this Trick Room team. It's got Trick Room, it's got Encore, it's got Shadow Sneak, and it also has Curse. Really good move, especially with ghost type Pokemon. I'm going to take half of my HP and then just put a curse on the opponent, so at the end of every single turn, it's taking a ton of damage. But speaking of Trick Room, we got the best Trick Room Pokemon in the game on today's team, Ice Rider Calyrex. This one's got Trick Room itself. It also has Glacial Lance, High Horsepower, and Encore. But most importantly, it's got the weakness policy to pair up with Iron Hands, who has Fling. So you can actually lead Iron Hands and Calyrex, fake out with Iron Hands, Trick Room with Calyrex, and then the next turn with the Iron Ball. Iron Hands is going to be slower than Calyrex. I can then Fling, pop the weakness policy, get going from there. Sounds nice. Sounds awesome. Sounds dope. Final three Pokemon, Rock Ogerpon, Gallade, and Miraidon. Miraidon, obviously an elite special attacker. Gallade over here with that Life Orb, and then Ogerpon with Follow Me and Ivy Cudgel to act as half supporting and half physical attacking. Guys, want to run Steam for yourself? Run the code is at the top right hand corner. And if you do enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. Without further ado, let's hop into match number 1, showcasing Banette on the casual ladder. Match number 1 coming at you guys, going up against a Greninja team, also with Slithering. I love Slithering. I think its design's dope. I think its typing's dope. Absolutely love it. But most importantly, they have Water Compaction Palossand, so we gotta watch out for that, especially being led with Greninja. Honestly, I think we just go into these two and get that Fling combo started with Banette in the back end. And last but not least, we go Miraidon. I'm all about it. I am all about it. Let's see how we do here in match number 1. They're probably going to lead Greninja and Palossand, if I had to guess right. But they also have a team that can really thrive out in Trick Room as well. Like Palossand slower, Araquanid slower. We got to watch out for Wildguard on Araquanid. But other than that, I think we should be fine here. I think we should be fine. We have Banette in the back end. Like, Banette's very niche, as you guys can tell by its move pool. But I'm hoping we can use it today and actually get off some curses and kind of be annoying and pester around with that. But they're going to end up leading Palossand with that Greninja. Hopefully he's not Cover Cloak, because I really want to drop this fake out into that Greninja slot. Could be Focus Ash. But he definitely wants to go for like Water Shuriken. And Palossand's, for some reason, a Ghost type Pokemon, which I actually think is super dope, so I can't fake it out. But I'll fake out the Greninja, and I'll pop Trick Room. Let's do it, baby. Yeah, Palossand and Greninja, pretty decent combo. I mean, Palossand with that ability boosts its defense stat, I believe. Or its speed, it's one or the other. But then it usually rocks weakness policy with that, so it gets a big combination of stat boost. But Terra type's going to launch here, first play of the game, into Palossand. So Palosand's going to grab this and go straight electric. Straight electric to get rid of its ground weakness. Or not ground weakness, it's ice weakness. And I'm going to fake out the Greninja in hopes it's not Cover Cloak, right? And it is Cover Cloak. You little booger. So it's not weakness policy, which is fine. Water Compaction's still going to pop through here and sharply boost his defense, which kind of sucks for me, right? And he has Luminous Moss. Oh my lord, this thing's going to get real bulky. This thing's going to be a problem. I'm telling you right now, this thing's going to be a problem. Hit 3 times. Was Cover Cloak, and he's going to pop Amnesia at the same time. So this Pokemon right here is... I don't even know how we're going to play this one. It's a problem. We all know it's a problem. Let me see its stats. Oh my lord. Sheesh. Sheesh. I'll go for Fling here. And I guess I'll just go for Glacial Lance. See how much damage we can do. Do you have Ice Terra? No, I have Ghost Terra. I'm cool with just throwing Glacial Lance. I'll be +2 on attack. So that'll be good. So I'm going to Fling it over here. Fling into Iron Ball. And oh my lord! Oh my damage! What is going on here? I didn't expect that to do that much damage. What? I just almost killed my Calyrex. Luckily I KO'd Greninja, but oh my lord. I actually did an absurd amount of damage into that slot. I thought that was only going to do like less than like 1/4 of my HP. Still a ton of damage. This thing goes for the Amnesia boost. I'm +3 on attack, so like... Maybe I could do some damage. Maybe I should just Encore this thing into Amnesia, but I mean, at this point, Banette would be very clutch to just curse that thing, right? That would really be our only play. But he's going to end up bringing out that little thing. At this point, hopefully low kick can actually deal some damage because it is based off of weight. of the Pokemon. So I don't know. We'll see. And oh my lord, we're in trouble. We are in trouble. He ends up going for a Psych Up with Prankster, meaning it just copied its stat boost, and this thing's stats are through the roof. Glacial Lance actually doing solid damage here. Low Kick's gonna fly and pick up the KO, which is beautiful. So now we're sitting here, less scary now. But yeah, they were this close to pulling this combo off completely and having just an absurd amount of bulk. Luckily, I had this weakness policy Calyrex to kind of deal some damage here. They throw out their final Pokemon. It is going to be Comfy here, so Comfy can just, you know, floral healing, all that good stuff. And we're honestly just going to wild charge and Glacial Lance across the board here. Let's see what they do here, because I'm not convinced that Grafia really has any attacking moves outside of like Dunk Shot, maybe. I don't see like that really doing anything to me. I don't think they have the attack power to actually KO my Pokemon now, because we still have Banette and Miraidon in the back end, which is really solid for us. I'm curious to see what they're going to do, because they don't have Terra type either. But yeah, that got scary real quick. Once he used Psych Up, I was like, oh my lord, are we cooked? Chat, are we cooked? But nah, dude. I got that big time low kick. Glacial Lance still doing solid damage as we're +3 on attack. But he's going to go for that Draining Kiss, which we're able to soak. It was definitely worth a shot for them because we're in Trick Room. And now we can say probably bye-bye to Comfy. But he's going to Encore me into low kick, which, I mean, that's fine. I don't mind that, because Glacial Lance is going to fly. It should KO Comfy. It does great damage into Grafia, and low kick would probably bounce around here and finish this thing off. Correct? Low kick for the win? Low kick for the win? No, we don't pick up the KO. It's fine. We'll go for another low kick here. And we'll go for a Glacial Lance, and they probably just cancel match. Yeah. Quick sweep match number 1. We're sitting 1-0. Match number 2 time coming at you guys, going up against a Glaceon team. Now, I'm not going to bring both my restricted Pokemon. Honestly, just bringing one is probably in our best interest, but they're probably going to pop Trick Room. So honestly, maybe not going into Miraidons or play. I might just want to go into like Banette and Iron Hands over here, which I actually really like. We'll have Calyrex in the back end, and we'll have some fun with this one. We will end up going into Rock Ogre Pine just because it's a hard counter to Torkoal. I wouldn't say a hard counter, but it's a solid counter to Torkoal. But yeah, we're not going to bring both the restricted Pokemon and just overwhelm them considering they have no restricted Pokemon. So we'll just bring one of ours as they go into Abomasnow and a Rain. So this could be Blizzard and Instruct, but this is most likely maybe popping a Trick Room here. But I'm thinking of just faking out this Abomasnow and then setting up a Curse here. Yeah, and I forgot to read those items, but I'm cool with this. I'm cool with this. So it ends up withdrawing this slot. That's fine. I could cancel out Trick Room if I want to, but that would be like a next turn kind of play. But I mean, I have the Iron Ball, which is pretty good for me. But he's just going to stop Fake Out. That's fine. I'm very curious to see what Oranguru does, considering like they have 2 Pokemon on the field that aren't any threats to me, right? But I'm going to set up this Curse with Banette, baby. Put a Curse on him. And it costs half my HP. So it ends up popping a Trick Room. That's totally fine. And a Curse is in effect. I think Curse is so dope. Such a good move. So there's a hot chance that he is going to swap. And honestly, just going for like a Wild Charge here into the slot. And just canceling out Trick Room. Probably. Actually, we thrive with Trick Room. We thrive with Trick Room. I'm just going to hard swap right into my Pokemon. I'm just going to hard swap right into Calyrex. So we got the Curse out there with Banette. I wonder if they're gonna swap a Oranguru or what they're gonna do here. I don't mind the Trick Room. I don't mind it. I brought in my slower Pokemon to really thrive out in this. So there's this. He does end up swapping Indeedee, which I don't mind. They're gonna take a Wild Charge here. Is it back into Abomasnow? No, it's gonna be Glaceon. So Glaceon here, Wild Charge launching, bam, not bad damage. It probably has Snow Cloak, so that's something I have to watch out for. And Oranguru is just going to Encore me. Good thing I had that Iron Ball, making me slower than him. I'm Encored now into Wild Charge, which isn't bad. Curse is going to slowly chip up some damage. Oh my lord, look at that. That's 1/4 HP. That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. I'm choosing a Wild Charge here, and honestly, I was going to say, should I just fling? But I'm Encored in the Wild Charge. So I'm going to do that, and honestly, I'm just going to Glacial Lance with this. Just so I can deal damage into this Oranguru. But we'll see a Terra type launch. It's probably going to be Glaceon. If it's anything other than Ice, we're rocking here. What you got? Nope, straight Ice. Straight Ice typing here. Don't like that. I was hoping it was like Grass or something. Would have been awesome. But Wild Charge still going to fly here. Still going to do great damage. Take a little bit of recoil action. And Glacial Lance is going to fly, and Glaceon is going to dodge that. So chip up some damage into Rangaroo. End up picking up the KO, which is beautiful. Thank you, Curse Banette, for bringing that thing down to half. And Glaceon most likely is going for a Blizzard here. Right? I mean, why else would you Ice Terror? Yeah. Blizzard. Wow, that damage is absurd. That might be Choice Spect. That just might be a Choice Spect Glaceon. That did a ton of damage into me. They end up bringing out you. I'm fine with this. I'm fine with this. We'll just Wild Charge here again. Try to send it into Glaceon, but he's probably going to go for a Follow Me. Yeah. Follow Me. I have Glacial Lance fine. Maybe this might be enough to KO Glaceon. That'd be really nice. Considering I'm +1 now, we're definitely KOing Indeedee here. Take a ton of recoil. He's going to end up jetpacking out of here. Yep, eject button out of here. Totally fine. And they're forced to go into Abomasnow, which Abomasnow is going to take neutral damage to this, because it is part Grass type. Glacial Lance flies. Please KO the Glaceon. It does not. So we're going to have to take another Blizzard here, and we're going to lose our Iron Hands. It's fine. I don't mind it. Not one bit. Not one bit. So there's that. I kind of want to test something here. So when it comes to Banette, you take half your HP to actually set up a curse. I think I could set up another curse here. I think I can, because I think the way that the HP is laid out, you can do two curses. My speed's going to 79. That's solid. But this is game anyway. I mean, what do I even do here? This is game. I might as well try to set up a curse just in case he hard swaps Indeedee. But they just cancel match. So Banette showcasing the power of that Pokemon. Really like to hear match number 2. We're sitting 2-0. Final match coming at you guys, and we're going up against a team stacked with restricted Pokemon. Absolutely stacked. Honestly, we're pretty much forced to pop Trick Room here, so I gotta go into somebody to pop Trick Room. Could be Banette, could be somebody else. Honestly, let's go Banette here. Let's have some fun. So I'll go Banette. I will go Iron Hands. Gotta bring in that Ice Rider Calyrex, and honestly, I want Glade. I want Glade. As much as I would love to use Miraidon, I mean, you guys seen it plenty of times on the channel. I'd rather use Glade. I think Glade's such a dope Pokemon, and you guys would rather see it. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. We're going straight into Glade. But their lead right here, doubling down with big time restricted Pokemon. I'm bringing out my Banette, baby. My Banette came to play. So from here, we're definitely faking out that Koraidon, right? Koraidon's definitely getting faked out. We're definitely popping Trick Room. Definitely popping Trick Room. We gotta. Hoping I can curse a Pokemon. Curse is really good, but honestly, oh, you got Heavy Duty Boots and Heat Rock. Guess that's good to know. So I'll fake out you. Let's just pop this Trick Room. Let's do that. Necrozma could have Trick Room on it, but I don't think you do. Rocking the Heavy Duty Boots. That's a singles item. But Terror type's gonna launch here first turn. Hopefully it's not Ghost Koraidon. That would just be brutal for me. It's fighting Koraidon. Okay, so he's looking for a ton of damage into my Iron Hand slot, which isn't bad. I mean, I'll mind this. I'm just gonna fake it out. Come here, bop. With a fake out action. Necrozma on the other hand. Gonna go for Sunsteel Strike. I think that's into my Iron Hand slot. Or is that into Banette? Well, it's into Banette. It's fine. We had Focus Sash anyway. Trick Room gets popped, but I can't curse anybody, which really sucks. I really want to curse some Pokemon. Alright, from here though, Wild Charge is going to be our play into Koraidon, and we're going to see how much damage Shadow Sneak can do. I mean, we're going to die out, so I got off the Trick Room. I'm now just going to go straight into Banette. A little bit of Shadow Sneak action, just to see how much damage we can do. It's not bad. That's not bad for a Shadow Sneak. Wild Charge going to follow behind, hit Koraidon, do great damage into that slot. And we're about to take a crazy strong collision course here. Oh my lord, you're Hyper Beaming me. Hyper Beam. He goes for, oh my lord, Focus Blast. Are we dead to this? Okay, we soak it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Focus Blast. That's weird. But from here, honestly, the same thing is probably our play. Let's do it. Same exact thing. Same exact thing. Keep it simple here. Shadow Sneak's gonna chip up. Bring this Necrozma to about half. Yeah, just about. And Wild Charge is gonna finish off Koraidon. So bye-bye Koraidon. Do I die out to recoil? Please don't tell me I die out to recoil. Please do not tell me Jeans dies out to recoil. That'd be very upsetting. I survive. Awesome. Necrozma's up next, and he's got to recharge. I totally forgot. Hyper Beam makes him recharge, so I get both these Pokemon into another turn here. I just want to keep Shadow Sneaking here. Or I could go for Drain Punch if I really wanted to. I don't have Drain Punch. Do not have Drain Punch. We'll go for a low kick here. I'll just keep Shadow Sneaking in the slot. Just slowly but surely doing damage, right? We'll probably lose both our Pokemon, but we'll get off some good damage here. Look at that. Look at that. Bringing them down real low. Low kick's gonna fly. Great damage into Como. And yeah, we're gonna lose both of them here. This first shot is like going into... Who am I losing first? Banette? Yep. Bandu. Banette. Banette's fun to use. Got to use Curse today. I think Curse is such a dope move. Down goes my Banette. Close combat's going to fly here. He's going to lower his defense, but I'm going to end up losing my boy Iron Hands. Not my Iron Hands, dude. Alright, down to our last two Pokemon. We have no Restricteds. So we got Glade and we got Ogerpon. Honestly, I mean, Glade speed... Oh, wait, I brought Calyrex? I thought I didn't bring any restricted Pokemon. Did I misclick? No, why did I say I didn't bring any restricted Pokemon? I don't know. I don't know, but they have a ton of restricted Pokemon, so no big deal. I mean, we're just going to win this game right here anyway. We'll go for Shadow Sneak. We'll go for Glacial Lance, and yeah, that's pretty much it. They already used their Terror type. Game's over. Gene's going to take that nice, lovely 3-0 perfect record. Shadow Sneak KO. And Shadow Sneak's being used a lot in today's video. Ripping with Shadow Sneak. Necrozma just took 4 Shadow Sneaks and died. every single time we hit it was just Shadow Sneak. But there's that. Glacial Lance going to fly. If this was like actually competitive, I would have actually not used Shadow Sneak there because I think Glacial Lance would have KO'd Necrozma and I could have gotten an additional attack boost on top of this one. But it's whatever. I want Glade to pick up a KO, but there goes the Trick Room. They're down to their final Pokemon. It's probably Zacian if I had to guess. No, it's going to be Urchville, which is fine. Right, they have Zacian? Yeah. They didn't bring Zacian or Zamazenta. But from here, we'll go for Glacial Lance. I'll go for Sacred Sword. I wonder if they cancel match. I know we're just outspeeding. Now it's game. 3-0 perfect record. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Banette, the Ghost-type Pokemon. My first time showcasing it in Scarlet and Violet. Doing some work. Curse, Trick Room, Shadow Sneak. Loved everything about it. More importantly, we grabbed ourselves a 3-0 perfect record. But guys, that is going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like button for me. And if you're new here, click that big red subscribe button so you know when all of my videos go. Seriously, you guys rock out. Make sure you spread positivity today, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.